Hello, and welcome to day 200, Becoming Peace, Meditation, and Inspiration. The name of today's session is Releasing Grief. Most all human beings have had at one time or another a pocket full of grief to process and sort through. So today we're learning one more skill in moving towards living and being in a state of relaxation and peace. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "I wish that life should not be cheap, but sacred. I wish the days to be as centuries, loaded and fragrant." For times of grief, it can be helpful to allow what's there to just be there, and to open into a space of wonder and gratitude. You may ask, how do you allow what's there to just be there? When we feel very challenged by something, all we can do sometimes is simply wait it out. To be with our actual feelings as they happen, to experience them in the body, and to let them flow. Oftentimes it means allowing yourself to cry, to express yourself to a friend, or to allow yourself to grieve without all the complex emotions that want to present themselves. In a safe, protected place with loving people by your side, it can be very healing just to allow yourself to fall apart, to sense the humility in yourself, and knowing that many terrible things have happened in the past and will continue to happen in the future, and that you have the courage to acknowledge your losses, to know it's a cycle of life, that we are all imperfect. You ride the waves of grief with mindfulness and self-compassion, over and over, breath by breath. There is no way to know when grief will end, but with caring presence it will. It's also important to remember that what is moving through the mind is part of a vast, complex, physical and mental process, which has many sources. As you know, grief has its own way of unfolding. No one can plan it or get rid of it. Sooner or later, it can feel appropriate to want to let go, to release those heavy feelings. Sometimes the grief might be so heavy that we have to set it down for just a little while. Take a walk outside, eat something healthy, talk to a friend, or watch something funny. Play with an animal, something, just anything positive that doesn't remind you of your sadness. Being a friend to yourself will give you the energy you need to come back to process your grief. After that, it can become possible to bring awareness to some of the positive aspects of life, which can empower you to see more of your mental experience more clearly, and also to feel your bodily sensations more viscerally. All the while, if it's meaningful, there can be an underlying sense of the unknown, the uncertain, and the mystery of life. in which we find ourselves in the middle of, with a sense of wonder and gratitude. It's important to be loving in ways large and small, like a balm to your own heart, and to reflect on and receive the caring support of others. So with all of that in mind, let's go and do a guided mindfulness exercise. I'd like you to begin by finding a posture that feels relaxed and alert. And now see if you can observe your mind and your body from a small distance, allowing the sensations to be just however they are. Try not to be negative about anything that doesn't feel good. And after a while, shift into gently releasing the negative. And then really open to and encourage the positive. Remember that you can bring attention to feeling the positive even when you're sad or other feelings are also present. Opening to wonder and gratitude for the mysterious ways that life does unfold. As we allow our grief to unfold alongside our own awareness. Wonderful work. So I'm going to mind the time for just a little bit and let you hold space for your own self to practice what we have learned and talked about today. Go ahead and relax into your posture, and I'll mind the time until you hear a very soft bell. Okay, let's come back now. Gently and softly come back. Take some deep cleansing breaths. And wiggle your body. Shake out your hands and your feet. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So let's recap. For times of grief, it can be helpful to allow what's there just to be there. Try to limit what's painful or harmful. And then try to do what is more enjoyable and beneficial. Open into a space of wonder and gratitude. Thank you for your courage to be with your grief with caring awareness. That is mindfulness. Peace comes when I release to the grief. Allow what's there to be there and limit what is painful or harmful. Thank you for your mindfulness practice today. I appreciate your participation, and I love holding space for you. I'll be here tomorrow for day 201. I hope you are too. Bye-bye for now.